Hi, my name is Nicole Chellis, and I'm going to be discussing my schooling this far at STLCC, with it almost being over and how it greatly impacted what I want to do further with schooling in terms of my bachelor's and possibly my master's, and also how it helped me choose a career path that I will be able to stick with and enjoy for the rest of my life. I graduated high school early and started at STLCC in the spring of 2013. I decided to take college comp and a stress management course. I chose those courses because they were something that interested me, and when I previously not enjoyed school, this was something that was something where I could dip my toes in without jumping fully in with a full course load. I started out enjoying the teachers, enjoying the courses, and not thinking too much of it, but as the time went on, I realized that you really had to put forth all your effort and so much time in order to succeed. I was able to pass both those classes with A's, and then I decided in the fall, after I was fully graduated, that it was time to take 12 credit hours and dive in. So I took 12 hours, one was online and 3 were at the Wildwood campus, and that's where I met some amazing professors who, instead of what I had heard before where I was sometimes put down or called stupid, these professors were fantastic and built me up and stayed after and helped me with whatever I needed. I was able to complete those 12 hours all with all A's, and then I was able to make the dean's list in the fall semester of 2013. They were the ones, that was the semester where the advisors and the administration all told me that I would be able to take more hours and get my courses done so that I would be able to pursue a bachelor's degree once I had finished my associates through St. Louis Community College. So the following semester I decided to take 15 credit hours, and it turns out that my time management skills weren't the best, and along with my work schedule, that was just too much, and I had to, lo and behold, drop one of the classes. I felt like a failure, but the advisors, along with my parents, made me feel that that was the best decision and that I could just get it done the following semester and that everything would be okay. Once dropping that class, I realized that I needed to buckle down and finish the rest of my courses for that semester and get good grades and just forget about it until the fall, because I would just have to retake that class. So I was able to finish that semester with a couple B's, a couple A's, and I was still satisfied. Also still made the dean's list. Fast forward to the next semester, I found out that I was pregnant with my son, and I, as long as many members of my family, thought, oh my gosh, is she going to complete school? Am I going to be able to do it along with having a newborn and working? So I didn't take a semester off. I took a class, although it was online, and I was able to receive an A in that course, and then I decided the following semester to go back on campus full-time with only a few credit hours left and finish my degree. I decided to take college algebra and biology, some of the toughest courses for me, but I needed to get those done in order to achieve my associates, or receive my associates and achieve that dream that I had of, even though I had a child, that I would be able to receive my degree. So I took biology. I got a passing grade, a transferable grade, even though it wasn't the best grade that I'd ever received. It was something that I was very proud of myself that I was able to finish and complete and be able to pass. Same with college algebra. With college algebra, I finished with having an 89.4, just a little bit below an A, whereas in math classes before I struggled to even pass. that again was thanks to the professors. The professors did everything they could to make sure that I succeeded. If I needed help and they weren't able to help, they made sure to get me in contact with someone who could. They were able to show me that even though it may have taken a little longer than I had expected, that I was able to finish and get my associate's degree. The last couple classes I took were the education courses. I did teaching with field experience. I did the foundations of education courses. Those were the courses where I knew I wanted to be in that path later in life. I knew with those courses, with how interesting they were and how much I gained, how much knowledge I gained, and how truly interested I was that I wanted to be a teacher, whether it be at the primary level, whether it be at the secondary level, or whether it be a special education teacher. I just wanted to be in a classroom. I wanted to help kids who may have had the same obstacles as I did growing up, that maybe they didn't like the classroom to begin with, but they could somehow find a love for learning. I wanted to make sure that I want to have a part of that. And because of Professor Baumgartner and Professor Shields, they got me excited in learning with those teaching techniques, with being able to go into the classroom, with being able to prepare lesson plans. They truly got me interested. So that's where this class began. It's one of the 2 classes that I needed during the summer to complete my associates. It's the final stepping stone into my bachelor's degree in the fall, starting at UMSL for the teaching program. I'm going to be going to UMSL at STLCC, at the same campus where STLCC Wildwood is. I will be enrolled in the teaching program for 1st through 6th, and I will also be dual enrolled for special education. I am beyond excited. I can't wait, because that just means just a couple more years left before I'm able to officially have a classroom and be certified and be able to have my own kids. So I'm super excited about that, and that will just help my career path. I may get my master's. I'm still thinking about that. My mom actually just completed her master's for education, and it was tough, but she muddled through. So, I mean, she's showing me that if she can do it with 2 adult kids and having a job, that I can too. So that may be one of the choices I make. I'm still undecided, but I feel as a young adult that's still okay. My career path, I would love to be either a lower elementary school teacher or a special education teacher. Special education has hit close to home because I myself had a prenatal stroke, and I grew up with those kids, and I just feel a special bond to them. And I want to see them grow and succeed, as well as just normal abilitied kids. So I think my experience at STLCC has definitely formed me into a well-rounded, educated adult who is prepared to see more of what her life holds in terms of education and jobs and careers. So I don't know what I would do if I would have chosen a big school as opposed to going to the community college, because it has greatly impacted my life in the best way possible. It has made it so that I am able to stay in school, work, and raise my son, but I didn't have to give up on my dreams.